Welcome back to What Are Noobs with General Disturbance. This is a GW Panther, GW Panther. It's the Tier 7 German SPG. It's located on the south spawn of Malinovka, and this one is under the command of Mike1963_1. Well, you can see he's got 2 marks of excellence on the barrel and several achievements, including loads of ace tankers on the front of his vehicle. The GW Panther was a planned SPG to be made for the German forces. They developed it by Krupp during 1943 to 1944, but they didn't build any prototypes, just wooden models. They showed it to Hitler, but Hitler wanted the Panthers to be turned into tanks, not into Arty, unfortunately, which meant that none of these little Artys were actually built. Yeah, bit of a shame, really. Commonly known as Dracula because it has gun shields around the turret, which look a bit like Dracula's cape. Lorraine 40 ton. Rounds out. Oh, he stopped. Well, he got some stun, but unfortunately the Lorraine didn't drive back into the splash zone. Now, this Arty is capable of doing 600 alpha, penetrating 39mm of armor, and got a 7.2 meter burst radius. It's also got a fairly wide arc as well, 26 degrees either side of the center line, which gives an overall arc of 52 degrees in total. It's got fairly good accuracy, but it does have a low trajectory and a fairly decent reload as well. The standard reload by the book is 25.89 seconds. We can see that Mike's got it down to 21.45. Now, it's not so good on camo, this Arty, mainly down to the fact that it's quite tall, the design is quite tall, and it's got a 5-man crew as well, which makes transferring the crews difficult when you've got a different Arty. Okay, Cobra just adjusting himself, rounds out. Oh, and he can see the shells coming, or knew the shell was coming because he moved just afterwards and only got stunned. The shell did land short though. Sometimes some Arty players will aim long, some aim short. You can see now he's getting a red line from the point at which the shell intercepts the vehicle. Rounds out. That's better, much better. 219 hit points that time from direct hit. Let's see if he can do it again. Almost loaded. Rounds out. Oh, that's a penetrating shot. Went straight through the engine deck. The shell veered to the right, but it went right through. So a lovely kill there, and a first kill for Mike. Well, some enemy tanks have turned up to the north. We've got an A phase 1 and a defender. Okay, he's lined up on the A phase 1, rounds out. Direct hit with his first shot on this tank, 138 hit points. Oh, and the defender went down, and he got some stun assist off that. Well, not the defender, the A phase 1 went down. The defender's going for a rock. There's a rock there which protects you from fire to a certain extent, but you can lob shells to land alongside them. He's going to go for the Carnarvon instead. Rounds out. Oh, he takes a direct hit. 191 hit points. That Carnarvon's visible to the Skodos down in F7. Oh, and he just hit him. He just fired one of those rounds in and hit the Carnarvon side on. So Mike just picked up a load of stun assists there. Okay, he's just adjusted his aim there. He's centered his arc to give maximum, so he can keep adjusting and won't have to worry about it. You see, if you fire within the arc, the vehicle doesn't have to move. If it gets close to the arc, the vehicle will move, and then of course you get reticule blooms. So it's a smart move to center your arc. Okay, Foch went to the spotting bush. Naughty little Foch got spotted. Rounds out. Direct hit for 58 hit points. He's stunned. Up on top of the hill. That Carnarvon's coming to sight. The Carnarvon just died. And it's the Scorpion who got him. Okay, we can see a 50 TPs there. Oh! Now that's a naughty one there. He looked away just after he fired. Now that 50 TP might be there. And he might have actually got a blind hit. Trees went down there. That's indicating somebody. Yes, it's the defender. He's come down from that rock, slipped down into the dip. And he's going up in the dead ground that's on the other side of that rock. Rounds out. Direct hit. 232. That was a good shot. Rounds out again. And another hit. 227 this time. Defender's down to a splash kill now. And he goes down. So he picked up the rest of stun assist. And he is doing well in this battle. He's already got 1.5k of actual damage. 1,200 of stun assist. Lining up another shot on the Foch. And the Foch goes down to our GW Tiger before we can fire a shot in. Now our guys are going up the hill towards the lighthouse. There's more than likely some enemy tanks still up there. As far as we know, the 50 TP's up there. You might want to pre-aim up the hill. I always try to aim at spots where I can see my tanks are moving because they obviously need support. And it's just in case they do spot somebody. And they found a King Tiger captured right up behind the windmill. So he's just spotted that. There he is. The GW Tiger just splashed him for 314. We're going to try and fire a round in as well. Rounds out. Oh, it hit the corner, but it still did 91 hit points of damage. And he's picked up some more stun assist. Okay, 50 TP. Trying to frighten our guys. E75's trying to fend him off. The Indian Panzer retreated. Okay, loaded. Rounds out. That's good. 89 hit points. The 50 TP is pulling back. He doesn't want to be there. King Tiger captured, overextended himself there, I think. He's a one-shot of splash kill. Line the shot up. You can get the kill. So you're loaded. Rounds out. Oh, we pulled forward at the last split second. But at least we got some stun and we got the stun assist. So that's good. So with 2 tanks up on the enemy now. They have basically lost the hill. And the T-71DA was in the spotting bush all along. And he's gone. So now we're 4 tanks up on the enemy. There's 2 Arty on the enemy team, an M53, M55, and of course the M12. On our team, of course, we've got the GW Tiger and Mike in his GW Panther. Okay, MXAC48 trying to run for the bottom end of the field. Trying to get into that little gap behind the rock. Mike's lining up a shot to try and hit him. Well, he got some stun, and the T43 has decided to go around the back of the AC. And he's decided to get behind him. I hope that doesn't drown him. The AC-48, I think he's tracked, or is he? No, he's still pushing. And that was the enemy RT firing in. Oh! And Mike hits the AC-48 and gets the kill. But unfortunately, he did stun his own teammate there in the process. So I don't think he'll be getting a high caliber, even if he does score the highest here. We're now 5 tanks up on the enemy. So it's going very well for the team. Mike's already got 2 kills, which puts him in the lead alongside the E75. I think the team senses they've got to win here because they're now 6 tanks up and they're pushing into the northern forest. The M46 Patton making his way down that hill. He's found the 50 TP for us. Mike quickly zooms in on that area, but he goes down before we can get a shot off. One of the Arty is obviously on that side of the river. On the inlet, I should say. He fires around and again he looks away without... And there was an enemy Arty in there, the M12. We're now aiming towards the south. Oh, one of the enemy Arty, the M53, M55, just drowned himself. What a loser. You should keep fighting right to the end. You always get more hit points that way. And that shell falls short on the T20. There's only one enemy left. It's the T20 down in the south. And Mike's already on him. There he is. Lines up a shot. The guy just got tracked. We're just waiting for the reload to go in. Mike's going to fire one in. I think he's lined it up a bit short. He fires. Oh, he gets him all the same. And that is the final kill of the game and the winning shot. Here's the end of battle stats, and that was an ace tanker game for Mike1963_Wash in the GW Panther. He managed to get a bruiser medal for getting at least 5 critical hits. In fact, he got 9, and he got a Confederate as well for hitting more of the enemy than anyone else on his team. Let's have a look at the team scores. Well, he didn't get the highest damage, so thank goodness, because otherwise he would have lost out when he hit the AC-48 and killed him. He actually got 2,099 hit points of damage, but the high score in that game turned out to be the AC-48 that he killed. Yes, that guy got 2,486 hit points of damage. So he was actually their most deadly player, and Mike took him out. Second highest damage turned out to be the Tortoise with 2,368 hit points, and third highest damage was the Challenger with 2,258. So when it came to kills, yep, E75 and Mike both managed to get 3 kills apiece, so they shared the top spot. 2 kills went to the Tortoise and to the Scorpion with 2 each, and nobody on the enemy team managed to get more than 1 kill. They all got 1, and only 5 of them actually got a kill at all. When it came to base XP, it was Mike. Yes, he hit more of the enemy, so obviously he was getting stun assist. He did 1,275 base experience points, 990 went to the Challenger, 929 went to the E75. He fired only 18 rounds, good number of rounds actually, and that's why he did so well. 9 direct hits on the enemy, 1 penetrating shot, that was the Cobra of course, 15 splash, damage of 2,099 hit points, all of it at more than 300 meters, damage 9 of the enemy, kill 3, so there's the 6 difference, and 2,416 hit points of stun assist off 12 stuns, and that's where the ace tanker laid. He earned 95,562 credits from that game, a decent score, a very nice credit total. He did get a personal missions payout, and he also took away 3,826 experience points as well. So yes, as he says, nice kitty. Well, that was a very good round, and he did support his teammates, and he hit the right tanks in order to get the stun assist. He was hitting tanks that were in sight of his teammates so that they could actually shoot at them as he hit them. And there was more than enough tanks to actually fire in their direction. But I think the best actually one was he did take out that AC-48. I was a bit worried for a second that he might have actually screwed his chances of getting the high caliber, because when you hit the AC-48 and his teammate, the T-43, was directly behind him, he was well within the splash zone. But he did save his teammate in the T-43 from being pushed into the water and drowned by that tank destroyer. So in a sense, actually, he saved his teammate from a fate worse than death. A bit disappointed in the game that the enemy Arty, the M53, M55, chose to drown himself. He actually did get a very large amount of damage on our teammates. But the thing is, you don't drown yourself in battle. You keep fighting until the bitter end. If you run out of shells, just go for the comedy kill. Try and ram the enemy or jump on them or do something that actually gets you some more hit points or some more XP out of the battle. But never drown yourself. It's a complete waste. You're actually letting yourself down and letting everyone else down as well. But anyway, great game there by Mike1963_1. If you enjoyed that video, please give this video a like. Do subscribe to our channel. Leave a little comment down below because it feeds the algorithm. And thank you for watching.